your host, Matt McGregor and Tone Vase. Good evening, Tone. How are you, mate? Did you survive the earthquake?
I'm good. I'm good. I did survive the earthquake. Holy shit. Have you guys seen the videos? I may pull up one or two. I actually got out of Bangkok 3 hours before the earthquake hit. Now, the earthquake didn't epicenter in Thailand, it epicentered in Myanmar, but Bangkok got, I'm not going to say the worst of it, but it was pretty bad. And yeah, when I go to screen share, I'll show you guys a video or two. And we were right in that area where you see these big buildings. And I was actually having dinner at like one of the tallest rooftops in Bangkok, like the night before. And yeah, if I stayed in Bangkok like 4 more hours, I'm probably still in Bangkok. Like, I don't think I would have been able to get out. I mean, it was just a total mess.
Yeah, really scary. And I mean, the Bitcoin price sort of looks like it's doing the same
Yeah.
thing. So, and so does the S&P 500. So the only salvation is gold at the moment. But all right, would you like to get in the chart straight away? Anything else to
Um,
share?
no. I'll get into the charts. In case anyone's wondering where I am, I'm in Phi Phi. Took a plane to Phuket, then a ferry over to Phi Phi. I got diving tomorrow morning, doing another specialty, and yeah, pretty cool here. Never been to Phi Phi before. The movie The Beach made this island popular. It looks nothing like that. It's packed as hell,
Yeah.
and yeah, looking forward to going back to Phuket after, and then probably Koh Samui.
But that's kind of the point of the film, the beach.
Yeah.
He's in the hostels and he wants to get out to the real world. That's kind of the
Right. No,
theme
no,
of it.
no. But
All right.
like they filmed it on this island when it's empty, but it's not empty. There's like a million people here.
Yeah. Right. All right, let's get in the charts. Here we go.
All right, get in the
Let's
charts.
lock
Right. In
and
case
load.
anyone's wondering what where did I put it? Here. This is what Bangkok looked like. So this is
Wait,
what
wait,
I
wait, wait,
missed.
wait a second. I'm screen sharing. 1 second. I'm screen sharing. We'll go back to you for a second. Let's
Yeah, that was
turn me off.
Bangkok,
Show
and
it
this
for a
is also
second.
Bangkok right here. I closed that one. Oh wait, that's not the one I wanted to pull up. I wanted to pull up this one. Check that out. So those are like rooftop pools, and that's what happens when the
Ooh.
building is shaking. That's the rooftop pool spilling all the water out. Thank God this building didn't go down. Jesus. And
It was a 7.7.
yeah, yeah, it was nuts. All right, monthly
All right.
chart. My monthly chart is not looking all that great. The month is about to end. It's a doji candle at the bottom. It's created a new swing low, and we are closing at a low. It's so rare for a monthly candle not to move at all for the entire month. And it had some volatility. We went up as high as 95. We went as low as 76. And we are closing as a doji candle. It doesn't tell us anything other than it resets the MRI count. And now, if next month we start trading below 76 and we close the month below 86, I may have to call the top in the bull market. And I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. Um, but we have to wait and see till the end of next month. I'm still more bullish than bearish, but we will all find out together. Here's the weekly chart. The weekly chart got rejected right here at uh, this weird trend line. I'm not a big fan of these open mouth uh, patterns, and but it was so weird that we touched right on it, and we're now pulling back down. It's a weird looking candle. It's like a gravestone doji candle, but it's not happening at the top. It's happening on a minor rebound, which
But
again is a
keep in
weird
mind that's
pattern.
a keep in mind keep in mind that candle is wrong, right? That's a data error on
Oh,
that
you're
candle.
right. I'm tired. I did not notice the big data error here, and we would have opened here, so this is a red candle. So okay, so this candle is not as weird as it currently looks. Let's wait for this candle to reset. Now, in order for us to get a weekly MRI buy, we would literally have to close next week at a new weekly closing low. I don't want to see that. I mean, that literally means a close below $80,000 next week. And if that happens, the good news is you have an MRI buy. The bad news is you have consolidation at the bottom, setting us up for more downside. So it's a conflicting signal that I personally would like to avoid to have to make a decision on. I would rather watch us go up and reset the count and get a green star candle in the middle of next month and just get us back over this moving average. That's what I would want to see. The daily chart is actually still okay. We are closing below the 200-day moving average, but we are now being supported by the 50 period moving average. So if that's no, the 20 period moving average, guys. I'm sorry. Let me double check that. Nope, wrong thing. Still wrong thing. 20, 50, 28. That's right. 20 period moving average. So we would be supported by the 20 going back below the 200. Going back below the 200 is worse than being supported by the 20. We reset the MRI count. I don't want to see a red star candle, which means that if tomorrow we have a negative day, I have no choice but to be bearish. So we literally have a 24-hour window. We cannot close the daily candle below the prior swing low, which is currently sitting at $83,750. We need to stay above it. If we go below it and close the candle there, that's a red star candle. That makes us below all the moving averages. And we have the 128 is now rolling over, has already rolled over and is facing down. That's a nasty situation. I mean, maybe something on the oscillators will be bullish, but here you have the EXA being bearish, the CMF bearish, the MACD about to cross over, and the RSI is kind of bearish. So, like, it even broke its support line. So, nothing is looking good on the daily oscillators. Absolutely nothing. That is not a good sign. And we are literally crashing on current hour. So this is bad. It's all bad, Matt. Are you still in your trade? Are you like, did you like exit while I was speaking? What are you doing with your trade?
No, I exited the trade when we were setting up the show. In fact, I got out at 85,000. So I'll talk about that in a minute from an 83,000 entry.
Drinking a coconut. Did you get out with a loss?
No, I got 12% gain.
That's not bad.
It's all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have much else to say other than we're in the part of a cycle that's supposed to be the best right now. So this is very, very surprising and borderline concerning. Oil prices are an MRI buy and it's rising, so that's good. But look at gold. Gold just crushed it. I am looking for a top in gold. This is going to be my perfect blow off top. I would love to see us go up like crazy for over the next week and get us like as high as possible into a daily MRI top, because the daily MRI top will be, let me see the weekly. No, the weekly has more room to go, but the monthly is on an MRI top. So, hey, maybe gold has like, another month and a half of upside, which would be a little off cue with the monthly chart. I really think gold's going to top. I think gold's topping in April. I really am. And that's just an unprecedented run. Just look at the monthly. I would love to see a little bit of a reversal candle. Maybe next month it tops on a reversal candle, which would be in line with the MRI. But this is a massive rise in gold, and it's so surprising that Bitcoin is crashing while gold is pumping like this. And that shows you that Bitcoin is way more correlated with the stock market than it is with the gold market. And the stock market,
you know what's funny, Tone? About 3 years ago, I sold heaps of gold at heaps of gold. Like you can't believe how much gold I sold. Just paper gold at 2,500 US. So looking at it today at 3,500, it looks like I made a terrible mistake. But I put it all in Bitcoin when Bitcoin was under 20
Right.
grand. So I don't mind. So all good there. But you know, the gold bugs will tell you Bitcoin sucks, but I mean, timing is everything in life.
Dude, this looks so ugly.
Sure does.
This is a break of prior swing low, a rebound into moving average resistance, and it's just a total nightmare. That's probably a red star candle. The MRI doesn't want to load. Let me refresh. And this S&P chart looks so bad.
Bad. Bad.
It looks really, really bad. No, it's not a red star candle yet. We can maybe avoid. Wow, it was looking so good on this doji.
Tomorrow.
All right, I'm going to hand it off to
Tomorrow.
you. Everything
Right.
looks. Oh wow, there was an MRI top on the S&P. If you use the futures market, right there, and down we go. Man, why wasn't there one here? Is
The count got broken.
it a weekly? But
The count got
they
broken.
got broken on. Oh, this candle here broke it, but in the cash, but not in the futures. Okay. Um,
Right.
yeah, that's why you gotta look at both. You gotta always take the most conservative position. All right. Yeah, people are asking about Thailand. I'm okay. I got out of Bangkok 3 hours before this happened. This is an earthquake in Bangkok. Well, the earthquake was in Myanmar, but it hit Bangkok bad. So these are just some of the footage from Bangkok
Mm.
right there, from where the person is doing a video from, and and there was another one. Like a whole building collapsed in Thailand. It wasn't a building somebody was living in, but still, completely crazy. Look at that.
That one.
Uh, yeah, it's nuts. Yeah, I was out of there like 3 hours. 3 hours later, I'm probably still stuck in Bangkok in the middle of chaos right now. But I heard the airports are working. So, but still, happy I got out of there just in time. All right, Matt, I'm going to stop the screen share and tell us what's going on with your trades, man. This is the charts are disappointing. It's already Friday. I'm going to be diving all weekend, and on Monday I'm going to go to Phuket. I am currently in Phi, and yeah, and I'll try to do some stream or two from there. I still haven't caught up on anything, man. I've been just traveling and diving, and mostly like between traveling and buying planes and hotels and everything. Like that's half my day because I'm going somewhere every 2 to 3 days. So between setting up travel and actually traveling and doing some diving and meeting up with people, I haven't caught up. I haven't done anything. Anything.
Oh well, you haven't missed anything in the trading world, but I tell you what, I'm missing Thailand a lot. I spent like 6 weeks there last year. Just seeing that in the background, it's just such a. If you've never been there, it's such a funny thing. Like you go out in the street, there's all these bars everywhere. There's lights on. There's noise. You really feel like you're happening, right? So I like it a lot. I miss that. All right, let me get these charts going. Um, I was all right. Wait. All right, we're on now. We're on. Good. I was really positive on the price of Bitcoin until the last few hours. I thought we had a real chance over the last few days of getting of this structure in. I back down exactly The 200 period moving average, the 30 period. I said that 2 days ago. And if you look at this as a daily, we did touch it almost here at the 200. Yesterday, we almost came down and touched it, and then we had bounced. And I thought, okay, that's exactly what I had anticipated, a retouch of this area, critical support. We'll come back up, we'll break through 88 and onwards and upwards. I honestly thought that we had a real shot at that. And I even said I was in about 1/5 the size that I wanted to be in from 83,400, which I entered, way back on the 18th of March. Got as high as about 48%, nearly 50% profit in this trade, and pulled out of the trade at 85, right around here, just before we did the show, to take out 12% profit. So ultimately, it's I don't know, glass half full, good trade, but disappointing, really, for the overall market that we have failed and broken through. I suppose next we could in this zone somewhere here, depending on where it goes, 78,000. I can see us getting a green star candle and maybe getting some reprise, but I'm back to hands in the pocket. I'm not trading again. I'm back. This is the first trade I made in about 5 weeks, and now I'm back unconfident once again. So I'll get rid of this blue line. That trade no longer exists, and I'll clean this up as well. I'll go to the lower time frames, and then I'll land on the weekly because it is the end of the week. 4-hour time frame, the trade is faded, right? And we're at this lowest point right now. It's the same thing I said on the daily. I don't like it. I thought that was going to hold. I really thought this cluster. I mean, it looks even probably frame. I thought that this coming back to hit the cluster of moving averages might and the trend line as well, and that we would rally from there. And we absolutely have crashed through it. Hence why the trade was closed on my end. I'm not now. I just have to revert back to looking to higher time frames. Like I'll go straight to the 3-day time frame right now because it's back in the zone that I was at back here on the 8th of May, where I'm looking for a 3-day green diamond candle, and that's your silver lining. That's your silver lining. Like, yes, we've got 2 options right now. Well, we'll call it 3 options. 1, neutral, do nothing. Not a bad option at all. If the price recovers above 88, yeah, I'm very happy to get back long again. But this is looking like, even though it's not a MRI bottom here, like a 1 to 4 candle correction. So what do? Well, we look for a great green diamond on the 3-day time frame. Then save by that a weekly green diamond, which would be the best buy you could possibly make. Historically, the best time to ever buy on a weekly green diamond on Alpha Numerics. Links in the description below. But that's where I'm looking right now. I've gone back to neutral, looking for either further downside or upside. Before I go any further and finish off, please take advantage of the fantastic sign-up bonuses that we have for both Bluefin and BitGet. BitGet, if you're in America, I highly recommend you investigate this. There's 6 days left on this great promotion that we have. All the links are in the description below. Highly recommend you take a look at that, especially if you're in America. Bluefin's the best non-KYC exchange we have. All right, weekly time frame to finish off. This is what I was worried about, that we would come back up, touch on unbelievably to the dollar almost of the 7 simple moving average. Alpha Numerics, links in the description below for 30% off. Come back up, touch on the 7 simple moving average to the dollar, and fade the price. Bang. I mean, that's stuck in no man's land. The EXA, Socrates' EXA, got that beautiful cross down the bottom here below -3, which is why I was positive, and it's why I entered that first trade I had for the last 6 weeks, was because I thought that would be a good one. But you can see in the past, it can do this. It can cross bullish fade, cross bullish fade. It can do it. So it's not a guarantee. Nothing is in trading. As it stands right now, we are still bullishly crossed. this could cross negative again and go further down, and then I just re-up and look for the next one. They're worth taking at this low point every time they cross, and it still worked for me. One of my favorite absolute oscillators of all is the copy curb. This is pointing straight down. This is saying you're out of the market and waiting for the bullish cross, which you'll know when it comes. If you watch this show, I'll talk about it every single day. That's where we stand. That's where we stand. As I come back to you right now, Tone, as I to come back to you right now, brother. 1 second. I'm turning off my charts. I'm back. I'm with the lag.
No,
Look,
you turned them back on. Yeah, you turn your charts back on.
I clicked.
Okay.
All right. Look, I
All
think
right.
that's a fair assessment of the price. I think that we're neutral and we're waiting for either a breakout above 88 or looking for a fantastic green diamond 3-day weekly buy on alphanumetrics if it goes lower. And if it does, I'll load up like you wouldn't believe. But right now, I'm back to enjoying the weekend off. Tone, do you have anything more to add?
No, but man, I was muted with camera off, but it would have been so hilarious if you went first and I went second. While you were talking, like there was like massive chaos going on all around me. It's like quiet now. There's like a whole group just conjugated all around me, like leaving this restaurant in front of me, and like two guys like come over like on my side, like, hey, what are you doing? Like randomly, so, like older guys. And the guy comes over, wants like asking if we can charge a cell phone. Like it was insane. There's like people arguing behind me about to like, get divorced or something. I have no idea. It's like, dude, it's been absolute chaos while you were speaking. Right now it looks so peaceful, like there's not a single human around me. But if it was me speaking when you were speaking, it would have been ridiculous.
Second earthquake of the day, Tone. That's great. All right, guys. Look, have a wonderful weekend. And I hope Bitcoin recovers. I'd love to be wrong, but it's neutral territory as far as I'm concerned. Tone, enjoy Thailand.
All right, thanks, man. Yeah, hopefully no more earthquakes, but there could be aftershocks. Now I'm on a little island, right? So if the aftershock is in the water, the tsunami is going to be a problem where I am.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I got scuba gear.
Yeah, that's it. See you guys.
All right, thank you all for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, share, and we'll see you on Monday or Tuesday for sure. I'll be in Phuket. Monday's a travel day, but in the evening I'll probably be able to do a stream. All right, guys.